So we're going to start with the troja. And in fact, I'm going to pop these over here just so that I don't end up dripping stuff all over the place or knocking them flying or, you know, things along that nature. Now, if you haven't noticed, I'm the kind of person that I kind of talk with my hands. So if I go a bit quiet sometimes, it's because I'm trying to make hand gestures whilst I am trying to do my application, and that does not work. Look at this colour. I am not one of these people that does like one bead and achieves, you know, a whole work of art or whatever. I am definitely a less is more kind of person. And you can probably tell that my hand is actually shaking. I'm quite nervous, actually. It's quite a scary thing having potentially people watching you and what you're doing. When I don't work in this, I do this as a hobby. Occasionally my friends are my guinea pigs, purely because there's free wine if you come and sit here and let me do what I like, basically. And then I'm going to let this set up a bit. And then I'm going to put in the green on top. I used to come along and just put my next colour on straight away. And yeah, that does not work, people. It does not work. It just all kind of blends into a smushy smush. So it is important that you set it up. Now, I actually use Naio's Max Adhesion liquid because I am quite brutal with my hands. So I like something that's not going to, that's going to help with lifting, basically. But it's got a very slow setting. Oh, jeez. It has got a very slow setting speed, which is great for people like me who are starting out learning. It gives you plenty of time in which to play with the product. It's not so good, however, whilst you're all sat here waiting for this to dry. I may edit bits out on this one. I know, go me. Play with some editing. Let's see if I can master that. My first one is rotating. Now that my the lovely tray has advised me how I do that. Like I say, I haven't really used Ink London before. I think this is probably the second time. You can, it's a nice product, but that blend is crap. So let's add a little bit more. And let's try and soften that line. I am obviously putting this on quite wet because it's not to build the colour, it's to just put like a little wash of it on. To get a nice transition on it. It is the plan anyway. Oh, way too much. We can work with that. We'll just wipe a bit off, it'll be fine. And do you know what? I don't mind that. I know that it's not a perfect ombre, but I actually quite like that. And you see what I mean about the colours. Now, anybody that knows me knows that I love food. Okay, I love food. This to me reminds me of chocolate and mint ice cream. Now, so that's the colours we're going to do. And then we're going to do the love hearts. Now, there are some people that can pick up these things with their brush and whoa, off they go. And it's yeah. I'm not going to hedge my bets on this one, people. I'm not going to lie. See, no. So I prefer, oh, don't throw it around. That's not a good idea. I prefer to use an orange stick. And I'm going to use, just pop a tiny weeny bit of top coat on the end of it. And then da 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 da. Up it goes. Okay, now obviously the gel is still wet. The acrylic even is still a bit wet, which is why I'm not necessarily putting this. But I am going to grab a little bit of clear acrylic, I think, to try and help with this, because they are not moving where I want them to move to. Tiny little bugger of clear. I'm going to be making a bit of a shape on this, so I kind of want them to move where I want, and they're not going to do that. Okay, we will move on to plan B. Come on. Yep, let's see how many times I can throw stuff around. Okay. Tiny bead, just in there. That was a bit too big as well. It's alright, we can take some of that off. We'll just do that, see, that. Don't panic, don't panic. And then this time I'm going to pick up some of these. Wrong one. That's not what I wanted. It's wonderful where I'm sat because there's this really huge bright light above me. The downside to this is the fact that it's shining so much off the bits I can't actually tell what colour anything is. So that's not helpful, really. Okay. As I said, people, a little bit of love for your thumb. And if by magic I'm going to suddenly appear back in true Blue Peter style of here's one I made earlier. It isn't, it's just the fact that I've gone away and I have filed this. Yeah, I'm really glad I did not leave that on camera for you all because that was painful. It's taken a couple of trips across the room. Yeah, it's lovely, lovely little crystal, but tiny tip on blue tack. Yeah, filing was interesting. So anyway, this one is the one I did with the naio pastel. So if I bring that up, you can just about make out the love heart in there. So again, I mean, it's a nice colour. Oh, see, look, just tips all over the place. Throw them around, Shona, just, yeah, and again, right. So what, it can just go over there, like that, there we go. Look, look. Just have the pretty Moyra instead. Go away. So yeah, I do like the Ink London more with this design I did. So, the most favourite part of any video, top coat. I'm going to try and get this right. So the light, I want some light, but I don't want it blinging off it too much. Look at that sparkly. I mean, the Moyra is just, and in fairness, the Ink London as well. Look at that, right, let's pop that in the lamp. That's going to go in for 60 seconds. Now, I do have another Moyra one that I was going to play with, which is this one here. And this one is called Venus. Now, I've got a feeling that this one might be quite similar to the net. Yeah, watch me open the pot now. You're going to see what I mean? Here comes the wisp. Did you see it? So it's a lovely green, but it's definitely darker than the pastel green. But again, I think this colour and troja mixed together in an ombre will be beautiful. I am going to try doing a set that incorporates both of these and probably some water decals as well. Potentially even a bit of colour blocking, I know. I'm going to go all out and see what I can attempt. And take whoever wishes to watch this video along with that awesome journey. Okay, so that is now finished. See what I mean? The fiddly little... I don't like them. I just don't get on. And there you... Oh, no, where am I? There I am. There we have it. I really like that. That is some thumb love right there. And hopefully you like it too. If you do, feel free to give me a thumbs up. If you don't, well, yeah, fair enough. I will be playing with some other things, so maybe I'll find something you will enjoy. Thank you very much. Bye.